Men on the move, men on the move. We ain't got nothing to lose. Men on the move, men on the move. We ain't got nothing to lose. Men on the move, men on the move. We ain't got nothing to lose. Men on the move, men on the move. We ain't got nothing to lose. Men on the move, men on the move. We ain't got nothing to lose. Let's go.
Hey guys, welcome to this episode, this very special episode of l.a.i.d. We're talking today about things that people with disabilities do that get on our nerves that we happen to do. Or
and don't get on our nerves, it's bad when we're
things
doing
that
I know, right?
things that we do that get on our own nerves.
Okay, I don't get on my own nerves, but I'm gonna give you an example. I can't stand to see a person with a disability going to reach down to pick something up and they're moving real slow, but I feel like that's fine, let me do it. But I do the same thing. So I just thought that was funny, and I heard somebody else say, somebody with a wheelchair, somebody who is in a wheelchair, when they're on the bus, they hope that the driver doesn't have to stop for another wheelchair.
Oh, definitely.
I've been hoping that like when I get on the bus, like that a person in a wheelchair is not getting off, cause I've been, oh god, now they gotta unstrap this mother, and I gotta wait.
They don't even
But they gotta strap you in.
But that's so. Are you serious?
Yeah,
That is crazy.
that's a lot of self-hate that goes on.
That's not self. It's
not self-hate, but you know, it's like a lot of things that for me having a sibling with a disability, there are a lot of things that we don't like about each other that people wouldn't think, like we look at other disabled people and think about.
like what?
Alright, for example, when I was in high school, right? You know high schoolers, you have one group of kids that sit with their group of friends and another group of kids that sit with their group of friends. So all the disabled kids in my school who had lunch at the same time, we all sat at the same table. Man, these were the loudest people on earth at this table. Like it's bad enough we all in wheelchairs or all got disabilities, and we happen to be the loudest people in the cafeteria. So everybody else would be at the table over here. I'll be against the wall acting like I don't know them.
Like you don't know.
I'm not sitting
In your wheelchair?
Yeah, I'll act like I don't know them.
Hey, shut up.
I'll be like, I'm not part of this, I don't know them, they could be loud by themselves. Cause I feel like a lot of disabled people, I don't know about as you get older, but especially when you're young, a lot of disabled people are like extra loud because they want to show people like
that they regular?
Yeah, like I'm regular, so I'm gonna be louder than everybody else. I can prove to you, you know, like I'm just as normal as you, and it's embarrassing.
The one thing that pisses me off, honestly, but there's not much that pisses me off when it comes to disabled people, is like they'll be quick to say, well, they're not disabled. Like, don't you realize that I can see you?
Are you sure about that?
Like what do you mean? What do you mean?
Like, you know, but I went to
They
school.
want to be trans disabled.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Hey,
They want to be trans disabled.
Yeah. Like they be like,
Trans disabled?
They're trans walkers. Like
Yeah.
you have.
I'm not disabled. I'm like, yo, so what are you? I'm looking at you. You're disabled. Or like they'll say something like, you can help them with one thing, but you can't help them with something else. But the one thing has to do with the something else. Like they'll be like, oh, can you pass me the TV remote? But then I'll be like, okay, I just left there. So how about the chips? No, I get the chips. The chips was in the same direction as the TV remote.
So you feel like maybe they're trying to prove that they're more able than
They are.
what?
Yeah,
Than they appear, or
yeah, it just sometimes I feel like disabled people, you know, I think, you know, we tend to try to, you know, to downplay, you know, a situation just to make somebody feel bad.
Because it's like a psychological thing. Like you see people that aren't as disabled as you, then you feel like you want to prove to them like I'm not that disabled.
okay.
I'm not that disabled.
Like I can do the same stuff you doing.
What annoys me is why do a lot of this? It's two things. One, why is disabled in a motorized chair? Why they moving like they are slower than a turtle?
Yo.
That annoys the mess out of me. And then why you in
that fast because I don't see that well.
I mean, I
think
understand.
some
I understand
people-
there's some limits,
reasons why.
but there are people that I seen that I know can see and hear very well
I think-
and still move.
I think some people don't learn how to drive the chairs like how they should, so they try to be like extra careful.
Extra careful.
When you're not extra careful, you end up like my chairs always have.
Yo, mine's is falling apart.
You know what bothers
Y'all
me
ain't seen
though?
this chair.
Pieces are falling off my chair.
You know what bothers me? When disabled people have so many things to carry. And like, they be having their bag, they charger, they this, they that, and they be all falling apart. I'm like,
Bag lady.
but you good?
I'm not
Like,
a
yeah,
bag
I'm
lady.
good, but
All
this stuff
my
is off in the
stuff
street.
from
You a bag lady.
Bag
In the
lady.
bag.
But
neatly.
in the bag, you a bag lady.
No, I'm
It don't matter. You could be a neat bag lady.
I'm telling
That's
you
just a
one thing.
female thing.
I'm telling you one thing that always kind of like bothered me a little bit, and it's weird, but it bothered me. Like, you ever like seen another disabled person on the street, and you try to be like the nice one, like I'm in the chair, you in the chair, I'm about to acknowledge this
So you
brother,
give
this
that
brother
hand.
you got going
Oh,
on.
okay,
And this nigga look at you like,
I don't know you.
yeah, like yo, I'm trying to
I
like.
get nice people. We do a little nice nod.
Yeah.
We say
But why do you
hello.
feel like when I see somebody
They do it
else
first.
in a
They
motorized
do it
device, I
first.
always feel like I have to acknowledge
You
that.
have to acknowledge them.
It's like being a pal, like
They do it
Wait a
first to
minute.
me.
You have to acknowledge them and let them know that it's all good. It's okay, you know.
Yeah.
Like it's.
like we in this together, my brother.
We have our
They
own
got disabled
community, and a lot of
beings,
people
yeah.
don't know. You know that we all stick together. I feel we all stick together. So
No,
when
we
we see another disabled person, we just have to do that acknowledgement. When I was younger, the last thing I wanted to do was be in the street. I'm going this way, and another disabled person is coming this way towards me. I never wanted to acknowledge disabled people in the street. I mean, I went to school with them, I went to camp with them, but when I was with my friends in the street, I don't know if it wasn't an
Now
embarrassment.
your friends in the street make it worse. Like my friends, they see people in wheelchairs, and they used to be like, "So that's one of your people?"
Yeah, they think we know
I don't know that. Yep, my girlfriend Annette. Every time she see a disabled person, she go, "Nita, you know her?
Oh, y'all look alike.
Nita, you know him? Nita, there go your friend over there." And I be like, "Who?"
I don't even know them.
And I just, yeah. But I think it's cool that, acknowledge. Let's
See,
acknowledge.
So do disabled people do anything that get on your nerves that maybe you might do also?
Well, when you was talking about the thing about bending down and pick it up, so when they do bend down and they do pick it up slow, because, if I get somebody to bend down and pick it up, so I help them. I'll put one finger on their little shoulder on their back and help them like this. And let me help you, and I'm helping them push down, just like that. But other than that, no.
Are you serious?
Yeah, sure. Let me help you. And I got my finger right on their shoulder, the shoulder that they reach you with. That's how I help. You can't put too much pressure on it.
Nah,
You can't put too much pressure on it, so I just do the finger. Just like that.
I didn't know she did that.
now
Yeah.
you know
would.
like how we talk about disabled people acknowledging each other.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, I want people to acknowledge me, but I feel like if I don't acknowledge you, I don't need you to acknowledge. Cause like I'll be rolling somewhere trying to go about my day, and somebody will come up to me and do one of these. I'm like, nigga, get up! I'm trying to get where I'm trying to go.
All they doing is nodding their head.
I don't got time for that.
What?
I don't
But you
know.
just said.
Look, I'm crazy. Y'all need to learn.
Okay. Because you just said you do it.
Yes.
But
No, I don't do it all the time. Sometimes I just want to get where I'm going. I don't want to have a whole handicap party.
Yo, you know what bothers me?
What
Is when
bothers you?
two disabled people and they try to get to the same space.
Yeah.
But in the elevator,
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, don't you see there's space there? Slide your chair over an elevator. It's like, no,
They don't know
Oh,
how to
yeah,
do
yeah.
it. They don't know how to do it because they don't know how to do
Here's
it.
one that and disabled people might be mad at me after this.
Oh.
What?
It sounds like you about to really go in.
No. It's not. No. The line.
line?
And you know how when we come to a line,
Oh,
what? Should I shut up?
no.
When we come to a line, they let us go to the front of the
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
line. That is a privilege.
Right.
We have wheelchair privilege.
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes.
I don't think it's necessary.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
Sometimes. though.
It's not necessary.
I think it's necessary to certain things.
Certain things.
We're
Within
sitting
certain
already.
things.
No.
No, to
Because-
certain things I think is necessary.
Why?
To certain
If
things
you go to
it's
concerts
not.
and all
If you
that,
go to
you can't
concerts,
see-
That's
if you go,
necessary.
Okay, look.
But it's
if you go to
embarrassing
Disney,
though.
wait.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
If
is
you go to
embarrassing.
Disney, like if you go to a place like Disney World, right? I'm gonna be the slowest motherfucker to get on the ride.
Okay, first of all, why not? You wait as long as everybody else gotta wait? You sit down.
No.
The only reason why
Depends on where you're going and what is happening.
if somebody, the only reason why
Depends on where you're going and what is happening.
if somebody got a cane, if somebody got a walker,
Stephanie,
I can
wait a
see you
minute.
getting them up to the front of the line.
Stephanie.
But to put me up on the front of the line because I'm in a wheelchair,
How
so that I won't have to
but
wait.
it's too
I
slow.
appreciate the privilege. I'm gonna take it, but I'm in a chair.
How long have you
But
been in the chair?
it depends on where you're
I've
going.
been in a chair since 2013.
Where you
Stephanie,
going?
Wait, time out.
They used
So
to
you
get a lot
been in
of
the chair for
privileges
4
for it.
years.
We don't have it no
we
more.
don't have it.
So that's
no more.
why you might feel. That's why you might feel like that. 'Cause you
Yeah.
haven't been in the chair
As
that long.
long as
I've been in the
Exactly.
chair since I was 5 years old. That's 28 years.
Yeah.
Now I want to get in front of some stuff.
No, listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm in a line at Trader Joe's, right? At line,
Supermarkets.
and that line be hella long.
Yeah.
They will take me off the line and they will take me right up to the
And you
front.
don't,
There
you
you
don't
go.
appreciate that?
I appreciate the hell out of it, but it's not necessary.
No, it is.
It is.
Why?
It is because you
Move
could.
you out the way. You
next
in the way
time-
of other
They
people.
don't know if you gotta use the bathroom or something. They don't know
No,
what
it's
Stop. Stop. Stop.
This is self-hatred.
Stop. It is not self-hatred. It is not necessary. I'm already sitting down. The only reason why I can see if you had a walker, if you had a cane,
They don't know
maybe
about
to
this
help that customer.
accommodations,
Wait, time out. Everybody's speaking over each other.
Okay, the next time that happens, you just say,
I'll wait.
I'm
Leave me
good.
in the back.
Okay, whatever.
I'm
Well,
good.
listen, I'll take
I'm
this.
not. I'm taking the advantage. I'm going to take the advantage. I appreciate the advantage, but it is not a necessary
I'll take
advantage.
this spot.
Okay,
You know why?
but that's their rules.
No, you know what it
Because they don't
is.
know about your
It's not
accommodations.
necessary.
No, you know what it is. So they probably had experiences
That's their
with people
rules.
that might not have the
And-
same disability as you.
Yeah,
and they might
or
have
they
took
get
forever.
on patient.
I accept that.
Yeah.
And even in the elevator, when you go for the elevator, you know how many strollers and stuff be in front of us?
Yes.
Like, yo, I'm trying
I can sit there and I can
Right.
wait. Just
I
like the people
understand that.
standing
They
there.
don't know your disability, so
Then that's
they
what
try to
you tell
accommodate everybody the same way
No,
because
thank you.
supposedly
It's not
you
fair.
can't sit for that long.
Say
Let
no, thank
Vanita
you.
go.
I'm sitting in the goddamn
So
I'm sorry.
say no, thank
I'm
you.
sitting in the chair all day.
Listen, let Vanita
They
go.
don't
Let
know that
Vanita
though.
go in front of us.
But they don't know that stuff.
All right,
They don't
okay.
know your. They don't know
Okay.
I'm telling
And it's
you.
probably the policy.
One time I was online, a
Man, we about to
long
get-
line at a record store to see Bobby
At
Brown.
a record.
Oh wow.
And
So, okay, stop. If you in the line, you just said maybe somebody can't sit that long. If you in the line to go see Bobby Brown or at a concert
No.
or whatever,
A concert,
you can
a
sit
concert.
your behind in that daggone chair because you shouldn't be in the chair sitting in the line waiting for Bobby Brown if you can't sit in the chair. He said maybe some people can't sit that long. If you are going out for an
Anyway,
entertainment
yeah, I see what
purpose,
she's saying.
you understand what I'm saying?
That's
If
what
you
he
can't
said. I didn't say
stand,
that.
if you can't stand being in that
That's what
chair
James said.
for that long, you ain't got no business going
No,
to
but
see Bobby
Stephanie,
Brown.
but all I'm saying is
That's what
everybody
James
knows
said.
everybody's disability is different.
First of all, let's not take the
down.
courtesy of able-bodied people giving disabled people, because we don't get that much.
We don't. They
We
took
don't
everything
get
away.
that much.
They took
I mean,
everything away.
somebody
They
can
took away
hold the
movie
door open
passes.
for you. Somebody can hold the door open for you. And you got like 10 people stepping over your chair
To get
out
out
the
the
door.
door.
That's a fact.
Or
See,
the elevator.
With the elevator, yeah.
You know.
The elevator's just clear as day.
I feel like
How about
you
this
got
one?
on
People with
Here's
disabilities.
the best one. Go to the bathroom.
So let's
And-
compensate
And
by.
somebody's chilling in the wheelchair stall,
Yeah,
and
so-
they're not.
So the original point of this episode was what?
I know.
Not
Original.
the original point
We
of
gotta
the
take the
episode.
courtesy when we.
What?
And I will admit that perhaps I have not been disabled long enough to understand certain outrages that people with disabilities have. Because I have learned the elevator outrage, Mike. I just-
Yes.
And every time I go to the
'Cause at
elevator,
first I remember
and
when
I get outraged
I
also.
remember at first when I used to talk about it, y'all thought I was bugging.
They do that.
I give people the look, man. I let them know, like, you see the sign, it says.
Oh, how about when you online and they go, "Are you online?"
Yeah,
They ask you if you're online. No.
On the cruise,
I'm not online.
I'm not online.
I went on the cruise and people were just like walking in front of me like I
Yes.
wasn't. It's like,
All right.
Yes.
So what are other things
Right,
that
we
disabled
oh, I'm sorry.
So we
We get
gotta,
so off
so we gotta
topic all the
accept the
time.
courtesy. Accept the courtesy.
Accept the courtesy. Okay, what else do disabled people do that get to you
breathe. Nah.
What?
I was about to say breathe, but that would be rough. It's just jokes. I don't know. It's
Work
not a
out.
lot.
They work out with tank tops to show off their
Everybody works out with tank tops.
muscles, to show their muscles off.
Listen.
And then on the move videos.
I've been working. Dustin was doing it way before me.
All
I
right.
just want to point that out. Dustin was doing it way before me.
Oh, you got Dustin arms.
Oh, he trying to get
Dustin
Dustin on?
on it.
Alright.
No, Dustin he got chunky on.
So that's the end of this video, guys. We're going to end this video. Quick, short, sweet. And we will be coming to you soon with another video. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Sit out there and get lost.
Ain't got nothing to lose. Men on the move. Men on the move. We ain't got nothing to lose. Let's go.